Today, we're saddling up for Tombstone, the 1993 Western that didn't just resurrect the genre, it kicked down the saloon doors, ordered a whiskey, and redefined cowboy cool. Let's dive into 10 of the weirdest, wildest, and most behind-the-scenes facts from the film that turned Doc Holliday into an icon and made Wyatt Earp look like the sheriff of swagger. Number 1. Kurt Russell tore a tendon and kept filming. Kurt Russell wasn't just acting tough, he was living it. During a particularly rough horse riding scene, Russell tore a tendon in his shoulder. Most stars would have hit the hospital and taken a few weeks off, but Russell, he brushed it off like trail dust and kept filming. He performed key action scenes and emotional showdowns with a torn tendon. That's not just cowboy energy, that's full-blown frontier grit. Wyatt Earp would have nodded in silent approval. Number 2. Val Kilmer was literally sick the whole time. Val Kilmer didn't just look pale and haunted, he actually had pneumonia during filming. While most actors would have taken time off, Kilmer used the illness to channel Doc Holliday's deteriorating health. The coughing, the sweat, the ghostly pallor, all painfully real. His performance wasn't just method, it was masochistic. And the result? One of the most magnetic, tortured, and strangely beautiful characters in Western film history. Number 3. That raspy voice was no accident. Kilmer knew that voice would define Doc, so he carefully crafted a whispery, southern drawl meets death rattle tone. It was unsettling, seductive, and completely original. Every line, from Air a Daisy, if you do, to I'm your Huckleberry, felt like a poetic threat. He based it partly on real tuberculosis patients, and partly on classic southern gentlemen. It's the kind of voice that makes you lean in and reach for your holster. Number 4. I'm your Huckleberry was improvised. The most iconic line in the movie? Totally unscripted, at least in the way Kilmer delivered it. The phrase I'm your Huckleberry was a 19th century slang for I'm the one you're looking for, but Kilmer's delivery, smooth, almost flippant, turned it into a mic drop moment of cowboy cool. It became a meme before memes existed. To this day, fans still argue about whether he said Huckleberry or Hucklebearer. Either way, it stuck. Number 5. Tom Cruise was almost Wyatt Earp. Believe it or not, Tom Cruise was considered for the lead role before Kurt Russell stepped in. Can you imagine Cruise in a handlebar mustache, squinting into the Arizona sun? Exactly. Thankfully, the part went to Russell, who brought the perfect mix of stoic steel and emotional depth. His performance was so on point, he even kept the mustache for years after filming. It wasn't just a costume, it was a statement. Number 6. The script sparked a real Hollywood showdown. Tombstone and Wyatt Earp weren't just rival stories, they were rival productions. Kevin Costner wanted a more historical, serious tone with Wyatt Earp in 1994, while Tombstone went for grit, style, and quotable lines. Both films were in development at the same time, leading to a behind-the-scenes standoff. Tombstone shot first and won. It earned cult status while Costner's film faded into the tumbleweeds. Number 7. Val Kilmer nearly passed out from method acting. To sell Doc's illness, Kilmer literally limited his breathing during scenes. No shallow panting, no fake wheezing. He controlled his airflow so tightly that he would occasionally go lightheaded or nearly black out between takes. It's one thing to play sick. It's another to put your actual health on the line for authenticity. And yet, it added an eerie, ghost-like presence to every scene Doc entered. Number 8. The directors clashed behind the scenes. Kevin Jarre, the original director and screenwriter, was fired 3 weeks into production due to clashes with the studio and cast. George P. Cosmatos was brought in as his replacement. Officially. Unofficially, many claim Kurt Russell secretly took over directing duties, using Cosmatos as stand-in to keep the production running. Russell later confirmed he helped shape the film's tone, pacing, and shot selection, basically ghost directing one of the most beloved westerns of the 90s. Number 9. They shot in the real Tombstone. Instead of building fake backlots, the crew filmed much of Tombstone in the actual Arizona desert and around the real town. Some buildings were period accurate, while others were actual historical landmarks. That dusty, sun-bleached authenticity. You can feel it in every frame. It's as close to time travel as you'll get without a DeLorean or a time-traveling saloon mirror. Number 10. Doc Holliday stole the show. And the movie. Originally, Doc was a supporting role, but Kilmer's performance was so magnetic that the film gradually shifted its emotional weight toward. From his sly smirks at the card table to his tragic final moments, Doc became the film's beating heart. Critics hailed. Fans adored it. Fans adored it. And decades later, it's still Kilmer's most iconic role. Honestly, the movie could have been titled Doc and nobody would have complained.